Hello, everyone. My name's Eric, and this is the third live of the channel. And I'm going to do a 5-minute review of tort law. Let's get locked in right into it. So, let's do a fast review on. Okay. Torts are civil wrongs, not contracts, that create legal liability. On exams, always identify who caused the harm and what type of tort applies. What is a tort? A tort is a wrongful act or infringement of a right, other than contract, that leads to civil liability. The person being harmed is the tortfeasor, the person being blamed, I mean, and the injured party is the plaintiff. Types of torts. There are two main categories: intentional torts done knowingly, and unintentional torts, usually through negligence. So, intentional torts against persons. Assault is intentionally causing fear of immediate harm. No physical contact is actually required. Battery is harmful or unwanted physical contact. False imprisonment is holding someone without consent or legal authority. Intentional infliction of emotional distress requires extreme, outrageous conduct causing severe emotional harm. Defamation and privacy. So, defamation involves false statements harming reputation. Libel is written form of defamation, in which harm is presumed, and slander is the oral or spoken form, in which harm must be proven. So, invasion of privacy includes intrusion, false light, public disclosure of private facts, and appropriation of identity. Property and business torts. So, trespass to land is entering property without permission. No damage is actually required. Trespass to personal property involves interference. Conversion is serious interference or failure to return property. Disparagement of property includes slander of quality or title. Interference with a contract requires a valid contract, knowledge by a third party, and an intentional breach. Interference with business relationships applies even without a contract. Competition is legal, however, predatory conduct is not. Misrepresentation. So, fraudulent misrepresentation requires a false statement of material fact, intent to deceive, reliance, and damages. Puffery, which is opinions or exaggerations, is not fraud unless made by a professional. Negligent misrepresentation lacks intent but occurs when someone breaches a duty of care. So, let's get into negligence. Negligence is the most tested tort. It requires four elements, and missing one means no liability. So, listen carefully. For one, duty of care. Two, breach of that duty. Three, causation, both actual cause and proximate cause, meaning foreseeability. Four, legally recognized injury. Professionals are held to professional standards, and if a doctor is negligent, that is called malpractice. Landowners owe duties to people on their property. So, some special rules and defenses. Good Samaritan statutes protect people giving emergency aid unless they act recklessly. Dram shop acts hold alcohol servers liable when intoxication leads to injury. Abusive lawsuits. So, malicious prosecution is suing with malice and no legal basis. Abuse of process is using the legal system for an improper purpose. And in closing, on exams, always ask: was the act intentional or negligent? Which elements must be proven? And lastly, and is there a defense? Master that, and tort law will become predictable, and Chapter 6 test will be a breeze. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.